I'm gonna need you to stop scrolling and listen up because I'm only gonna say this once. Just kidding. I'm gonna say this over and over again. If you have hooded eyes and you want your eyes to look bigger, brighter, and you want your blend to be more controlled, these are the 5 makeup brush shapes you should be looking for. And as a lifelong hooded eye girly who was a makeup artist for 12 years and worked on all different shapes and sizes of eyes, you could take any eye shape from looking like this to this in 5 minutes with these 5 brushes. The first and arguably most important brush is a big fluffy blending brush. This is a Wet n Wild P20. They don't make it anymore, but there are a ton of brushes that look like this. It's maybe medium density. There's a little give to it, but not too much. And the most important thing is it's tapered. So the brush hairs on the outer part are shorter and the brush hairs on the inner part are longer. And that's what I'm looking for. That really helps me with my blend. This is really important because this is how you're creating your crease when it comes to hooded eyes. So because I use a big fluffy brush that's literally almost as big as my eyeshadow space, this is gonna just allow me to put a wash of color on the eye that lays out my crease and lays out the blend for all of the other colors. So now I get a little more detailed with my next brush. This is a tapered blending brush. This is a Smith 247, and do you see how it's almost pinched? So there's a flat side to it, and then it's also tapered again. It's a little bit softer than that last brush, but still has a good amount of density to it. This is where I'm gonna go in and build on the outer corner. You can do so much with this though. You could pack any color on your lid with this since it has that flat end, which is kind of how I start to build out my outer third area. And if I was doing a halo eye, I would do this in the inner corner as well. So I'm just gonna take the color and I'm gonna start building out the outer third by stamping and then blending. Because this is smaller, you have more control on where you're putting the color because I want to be a little more precise with this. So I'm just going to pack and then blend. Okay, now we're getting even more precise with this brush. This is a Morphe M507. I like the M506 as well. These brushes are discontinued, but you can see it's so much smaller than that first Wet n Wild brush that we went in. This is where I can get really detailed with the outer corner if I wanted to. So I'm gonna go back in with that deeper brown color and a touch of a black color. And I'm gonna keep this really nice and tight towards my lash line. See how precise you can get with this? It's really, really nice for small hooded eyes. If you were doing something like a halo eye and you had hooded eyes like me where you're really hooded in the inner corner there, this is really nice to get in there as well. Okay, next, with hooded eyes, you never want to make a huge wing. This is the Sigma E06, and it is the most precise liner brush I have ever seen, and it is absolutely perfect for getting tight to your lash line, tight lining kind of, but not on your waterline. So I will look down, I'll grab this brush with a little bit of black, and I'll start to add some black to the lash line, and this is how you can kind of create your wing. If you struggle with a wing, if you have hooded eyes and you want to try like micro wing liner, this is perfect. And see how we're already looking more lifted? 4 brushes, 5 minutes. That's it. Okay, lucky number 5, an Alter Ego number 8 brush. This is just a very small flat liner brush. I actually like this more than bigger liner brushes like the MAC 239 because it's more precise. So I'm gonna add a little bit of shimmer to where I haven't applied any color on my lid. And sometimes I'll use my finger, but I do like it when I can get a little more precise. And I'm gonna just start to tap that where I haven't applied color. Same brush, I just wiped off the highlighter, and I'm gonna follow the same steps I did on the upper lid on the lower. And a lot of people will use a pencil brush for this, but I find that this is a lot more precise and I have more control, whereas because a pencil brush is a little bit longer, some of the brush hairs pick up color and then I end up with color like down here, and I don't want that. This is a lot more precise. Curl the lashes, also an important tool if you have hooded eyes. Mascara, nude liner on the lower waterline. And that is it. These 5 brushes are the reason my eyes look bigger, brighter, and I'm not blending for hours at a time getting frustrated. So if you have hooded eyes, mature eyes, mono lids, or if you're just in the market for new eyeshadow brushes, save this video and follow along.